Have you ever had a dream that someone laughed at? A goal so big that people told you it was impossible. They doubted you. They tried to make you quit. But listen closely. The world only respects those who keep believing in themselves, even when no one else does. In a beautiful garden, filled with vibrant colors and warm sunshine, lived a small caterpillar named Mira. She was tiny, quiet, and often lost in her thoughts. Every single day, she would watch the butterflies, their wings dancing in the air as they flew freely above the flowers. One day, she'd whisper to herself, "One day, I'll fly too." The bees buzzing nearby would laugh. The ants marching past would mock her. "You'd fly." The grasshoppers would chirp. "You can't even crawl properly." But Mira, she just smiled. "Maybe not today," she'd reply softly, "but one day, I will." Days turned into weeks. Mira worked tirelessly, munching on leaves, gathering her strength, and preparing for the change she knew was coming. Then, one fine morning, she began to spin her cocoon. It was a slow, delicate process. Once inside, it was dark. It was silent. It was lonely. There were moments she felt scared, moments she wanted to give up and break free. But a voice deep in her heart kept whispering, "Don't stop now. This darkness is part of your transformation." Outside, the other creatures in the garden just assumed she had disappeared. "See?" buzzed the bees. "We told her those dreams were useless." But what they didn't know, what they couldn't see, was that something truly beautiful was happening inside that silent, dark cocoon. Time crawled by. Inside, Mira was tired. She was hungry, and she was filled with doubts. Maybe they were right, she thought, her hope fading. Maybe I'll never fly. But then, in that moment of despair, she remembered her mother's last words, spoken softly on a rainy night, long ago. "The world will always tell you what you can do, but only you can decide who you can become." That memory, that simple truth, sparked a new fire within her. It gave her strength. She resolved to be patient, to trust that every moment of pain had a purpose. And then, Dede Ikame, a tiny crack, appeared in the cocoon. Her wings, still damp and folded, began to tremble. Her body felt weak. It hurt. It was so hard to push, but she kept pushing, with every single struggle, with every ounce of effort. Her wings grew stronger. Finally, she broke free. Sunlight touched her wings for the very first time. They shimmered with bright, beautiful colors she had only ever dreamed of. She looked at herself. She was free. She had become a butterfly. The same ants and bees who had once laughed now just stared up in stunned silence. No one could believe what they were seeing. Mira flapped her wings, tentatively at first, and then with growing confidence, she flew high into the sky. She whispered to the wind, "I didn't give up. That's why." "I'm here." As she soared above the garden, a profound realization washed over her. This is what life is all about. When you first start your journey, people will doubt you. They might even call you crazy. But remember, every great dream begins with just one believer. Your struggles are not there to break you. They are there to make you stronger. Your pain isn't pointless. It's shaping your wings. Every failure, every setback is teaching you something vital, preparing you for your flight. So please, don't stop just because someone told you that you can't do it. People often speak from the limits of their own experience, but your potential is far beyond what they can see. So keep going. Trust your process, even if it feels like the whole world has turned against you. Do not lose faith in yourself, because one day, when you finally rise and soar, the same people who laughed will turn to each other and say, "We always knew you could." Patience and self-belief are more powerful than any obstacle you will ever face. Keep moving forward. Keep believing, because true success isn't about never falling. It's about getting up every single time and never, ever giving up. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more inspiration.